Today, I will talk about map investigation and my journey through the map, and I hope this content will be interesting for you. First of all, short agenda, few words about me, few words about community in Poland, in Krakow, Krakow Power BI and Fabric User Group, a few words about PBIR file format, and then I will show you a few demos, a few Power BI files, and some maybe new possibilities, new ways which you can adopt in your projects using Power BI, and for the end will be unexpected world premiere. I didn't expect that this will happen today. My name is Jacek Nosal. I'm senior business intelligence consultant. I work for company EBIS in Krakow, Poland. EBIS is a Microsoft partner in Poland. I am a Microsoft certified trainer, working with different software of Microsoft for over 25 years. I used to work as ERP consultant in different areas, also with BPM system and CRM. I'm member of Data Community Poland, in which one of the is placed in Krakow, and this journey is from 2014. 4 years ago, we started thinking about Krakow Power BI user group to start this project. I am one of the 3 leaders, me and Mateusz Bazan and Dominik Dębowski. We try to find new speakers. We meet in person, and sometimes we have international speakers who come to Krakow to give this kind of speech as I do now for you. Personally, I'm husband, father of 3 children, and my hobby is ball, bike and ski. But this year there was very little snow in Poland, so that ski wasn't very attractive for me. Okay.
Jacek, sorry, one thing. That's my fault. I changed a few settings here on the meeting, and you are not sharing the screen. Team.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's my fault. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Okay. We'll share.
You should be able to share this now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. That's great. This is few words about me. What you can read very fast. And a few words about community. We are located in Krakow, Poland, and we had attendees from different cities in Poland. The longest way from Gdańsk. One of our friends came twice. It's over 600 kilometers. Of course, he did some vacation in Krakow area, but also he came to our user group. So that was great to see him in Krakow. Also, some people came from Warsaw, Poznań, Wrocław, and quite near Rzeszów, Kielce, Katowice, and Bielsko-Biała. Also, we have mainly speakers from Krakow area, but we had Polish speakers from Warsaw, Łódź, Poznań, and Katowice. As you see, I like maps, so this part of presentation is only shared on our on-site in-person meetings. So you are first who see this virtually. The width of the lines means that speakers from Warsaw were 4 times in Krakow, from Katowice twice, and from Łódź and Poznań we had till now one speaker from these 2 cities. But also we had international speakers. I must zoom carefully because connecting in PowerPoint to the report with maps is not always good. But we had speakers from Germany, Gabi Münster, from Czech Republic, Stepan Refsl, from Denmark last week, Brian Bunk, and from New Zealand, Rezarat was our first foreigner speaker on our in-person user group. So that's all about community. Let's go to the demo. So I will open Power BI, and I hope it won't take long. Okay, first thing which I want to tell you very shortly, because I don't remember, 1 or 2 months ago on this user group, Michalik Kivashi presented, I think, deep diver about PBIR as a new option, but for people who didn't meet with this functionality, I will show in Power BI desktop. You have to go to the global options to preview feature. So PBIR is a preview feature, and there is a preview for PBIP as a project option, but this one is the second one is store reports using enhanced metadata format, PBIR. And as we had tabular model for analyzing model, TMDL, which started from the beginning of this year to be available in Power BI desktop as this 5th functional icon in the left panel. So this part of Power BI is resource for visualization, for all visualization, what we see, what we deliver to our customers, to our report users, and so on. So if you want to use it, you must check this checkbox to have this option. Okay, this is starting point, but I prepared ready to go example. I hope my streaming machine will open every prepared file. And after publishing new part of Azure Azure Map Visual in Power BI desktop, new layer, path layer, I started to explore this option to look how it's built, and in meantime there was PBIR format published, so I tried to understand how what's under the hood, what's on the backstage of Power BI, which we work almost every day, and how is it possible to increase options of path layer. First of all, I started with some kind of easy visualization to connect few points as a path layers from one city to another. This 7 paths means connecting a few cities from Poland, Sweden, and United Kingdom to Krakow. And it was quite a good starting point. As I remember well, on the first beginning, we had less options to format. What I mean? I mean that we couldn't format lines for this type of layer. After I don't remember 1-2 months, this option was added, and now we can use it. As you can see, these lines are quite width, and this is 12 pixels. We can also use smaller parameter, and of course the smallest one is 1. That's quite thin lines. When I thought about speakers who came to our community group, I thought, okay, I would like to show a wider line for the one city and thinner for the other. And can I do it smoothly, dynamically? And I started to play around in a free time with measures and how these measures are seen in the PBIR format. So I will show you GeoJSON, JSON file, which is built what we saw in Power BI, and we have two pages, and this what I show you before is quite simple. As you see, the parameter which shows our width of line is this one that was 12L. What means L? I will explain sometime later, and I tested that is there a possibility to change this to any kind of dynamic way. And day after day, day after day, try after try, I prepared parameter in Power BI desktop, build measure, just taking value of this parameter and adopt this in PBIR structure. So now you can see we can go further more than 12 as a width of this line. I set this parameter to 100, so this is maximum value, but I think this could be much more. But of course, we must remember about how this value is presented on the map layer, and what is the difference between these two pages, these two visuals. We see that here we've got 102 lines of simple JSON code for the Azure Map visual. On the second page, we've got 107. So there is difference in 5 lines, and this is this part, stroke width. This is this part where I replaced expression which was literal to measure. Of course, I had to show from which table, which was the name of the measure, but as you saw, the value which we can set is going from the slicer from the parameter. Okay, so that was a starting point, and next level, I thought about different values for Power BI path layer in Azure Map Visual, and I started to check possibility. Is it possible to set different values? And for this, I prepared next file. During the opening of the next file, you can see once again that here we've got stroke width, expression literal value. Here we've got stroke width expression, and there's no expression literal, measure, expression, and so on to get this dynamic manner of the line. Okay, Power BI is opening. When I found that there is possibility to adopt measure to dynamically build parameters on the visual layer for the user to have the access to the parameter of visualization. So I started checked which options I could adopt using this part, and after challenging with line tab, I started to testing possibility to check the longitude, latitude value. So when I check this value, change this value to 50, 20, we are in the central point, not central point Krakow, but this longitude latitude is in area of Krakow, so we can adopt this I would say smoothly. If you want to go to Southampton, so we have to take longitude 51, latitude -1, enter, and so on. We were here. Of course, there is a zoom option, which I check the same cities, but which options can be set? In the main map settings, we've got view options, and I'm sure that in most visualization which you use are set as auto zoom on. I turned it off, and I was interested in how these parameters can be set. Of course, we can use center latitude, center longitude, heading, pitch, but there's problem for now. I didn't find a way to better work with zoom. I will show you this in next PBIR file. All right, here we are in the Azure Map visual, and this looks familiar. I tried to set the color for the paths, but for now it doesn't work as I would like to work it. But for the map controls, so main parameters for the visual, we can also do the same trick to use measures as a parameter, and we can set values to the main controls of the map. So this works properly, but zoom. Here is zoom, and this is quite different option. Here we've got 9D. Some of the parameters have got this D value, and I'm not sure how it works. For now I didn't found the solution. I will be working on it, but I hope there will be possibility to find a way. But why I think it's important? It's important because people sometimes I read that, and I think that some users do not understand these zooming options. When we are zooming smoothly using our mouse, scrolling in and out, so we don't know on which level we are. And this is, I think, a problem, because people want to know, oh, I would like to see 1 million points. If I would show you 2000 points and 2050 points, I don't think there is many people who could fast find the difference between quantity of these points and show which points are different from two maps. So I think this is problem with visualization. Of course, we want to have many details, but Power BI it's not very Power BI is not, I would say, GIS, Geographic Information System oriented application. It's only solution for visualization maps, but it's not its first layer possibility. And when I check these options, this trick you saw as this can be set in JSON PBIR file, I started thinking how it works when I change the values for the same set in different size and colors. And I prepared manual work that I changed for all paths from 0 to 6 color and width. Every path as a 0 path is with width 1, 1 is with 2, and so on. And as you can see, I hope this will be seen. We see that yellow one is overlapping the blue one. So I think we cannot see this for now very in easy way, but it's overlapping. It's Power BI is preparing path layer with the kind of sorting these paths, and it's kind of internal layering one over another. So of course we could see the highest values because they will be on the top of this. But sometimes we can see that lower paths cannot be seen. Of course, we could play with transparency, and I think this would help to see this more precisely, and how Power BI is looking inside of this definition. This is quite funny because, as you can see, starting point was less than 200 lines, but when I change this manually for different settings, we had over 500 lines. So what changed? And now you can see this part. This is example part. This is properties for one of the lines. I think this 5L means path number 5. Value 6 is a width of the we see stroke width. Yes, and we can see also theme color data because I changed this manually. And this is some new information for me. Starting from this point, when I did this changing, now I've got some information from Visual Studio Code. So we've got the value of the literal, and we can see that D means double value, but I'm not sure if I try to add integer value or double value with dot zero. Is it possible to Power BI replace or add this D letter or L letter into measure and show this properly. So this is for future testing, I think so. But another thing which I found, it's the theme data color. I think I used the palette and I didn't found information that this is something what looks like theme data color ID %. What does it mean? And I came back to Power BI and let's look on this color. So this is good option and strange option, I think, because what are the colors? Maybe start from other place. Let's go to the view, theme, and customize current theme. You should know that Power BI lets you set the main 8 colors for the theme. We've got theme gallery, but here we've got 8 color theme. And in this window, we've got white color, black color, theme color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And the next 5 rows means 60% lighter, 40% lighter, 20% lighter, 25 darker, and 50 darker. So when we think about it, what does it mean? It means color ID number 2. If I use it and someone will change the theme, this color will automatically be changed to the new one. Is it good? Maybe. Is it bad? I'm not sure. But I think this is quite important to know that this kind of using colors may not guarantee to set this color forever for this for one path or one object. When we look a little higher, we see that in other line I chose color from color palette. I used hex code, and this hex code is in literal value. So I think this is one of the big treasure which I found during playing with maps and playing with colors between maps and PBIR. To know that colors, maybe if you want to have always the same color, we should use color palette and use hexadecimal coding option. Okay. Next example will be about colors for very short, but some times ago I saw quite nice presentation about values, minimum value and maximum value for any series. And I tried to adopt it into Power BI to see how it works in PBIR. I will show you this example. This is a data set taken from the Dashboard in a Day course. Data can be quite good known for you. This is one fact table, sales, product, manufacturer, geography, and the date dimension. And this is very easy visualization. We've got column chart. Based on countries, and we've got different colors for minimum and maximum value. From Canada, Canada is minimum value, USA is maximum. I did duplication of this page a few times, and only one thing which I did was the changing type of visualization. When I changed to the line, it's okay. Ribbon, okay. Trim up and donut. But what I'm interested in is how it works with the colors. And when we've got column chart, we've got option FX where we've got conditional formatting. When we see a line chart, want to go to the markers, we don't have any options. So there has to be something inside under the hood which color these markers in these colors. Yes. Ribbon. Ribbon has the same option as a column chart. Trim up. Colors. And look how this looks like. We've got every country with individual color, with names of this country, and FX option. But what looks the most interesting is the donut chart, which looks almost the same in different order. Here we've got alphabetical order, but there is no FX option. And I tested to download to refresh data without Canada, USA, and Australia, and this minimum value and maximum value was changed to the next country. So the minimum value was, as I remember, Mexico, and maximum value was Japan. When I changed in Power Query again part of resources, and all 7 countries were imported to the semantic model, all visualization looks like this when I saw, which I show you now. And one thing for me, for now, is the problem that I cannot save this report in a PBIR and PBIP as a project option. So this is kind of problem I have to work because I'm very interested how donut tree map option is set when they show on a list every country as a separately with option of separately setting colors. So this is very very interesting topic for me in this part of Power BI. Okay, and let's start last thing. Maybe I will show you something. I presented option about dynamic value during Power BI and Fabric Summit this year, and Mike Honey, he was mind blown about this trick, and he added some different way to use this technique, and you can find it on the Fabric community. He named it Jacek Hack, as I remember. Yeah, PBIP Hack Jacek. So this is very nice to have the information that someone was inspired by this kind of investigation. Okay, and do we have Power BI? Yes, but it's running. It's running. Okay. Hot feature from 14th of April 2025, world premiere, I would say. You know, 1 year ago, during Power BI and Fabric Summit, I had a session and said that layer on the Azure Map visual reference layer is static, and we cannot use this layer as an interactive layer. And maybe you can believe, maybe you can't believe in this, but when I was preparing to this session, I found that 3 days ago there are new mapping and location analytics capabilities, and this is not in regular update, but it works. And this is part of demo which you can find on the Power BI blog site, that we can interact between tiles and data, and of course I wouldn't be me if I wouldn't check this. And let's try. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And look at this. I checked the 5 counties in Poland. This is data are taken from GitHub. There is a GeoJSON file which is stored on my profile, and these data are set in the reference layer, and I prepared, this is number of counties, statistical number of counties, which every county has individual number. There are 380 counties in Poland, and it works. But I hope this is for now starting point. For me, are not working slicers. I cannot slice 3 regions. You see, I can see them in table, but there is no reaction on the map. I hope this is the early feature, and this will be updated soon, I hope. But possibility of interacting with maps. Many months ago, I used icon map to use this kind of visualization. I'm happy that now we can go in the proper way to have interactive map on an individual background layer with using of GeoJSON file. So this is the last thing. I think so. I also tested. I can say possibility of uploading. I can show you if you want. I can show you maybe on previous example how it can work. This one I will close. Okay. Because there is few packages which I prepared some time ago, and it would be great to show you this possibility. Okay, so we do some zoom out. Okay, now we can see some Europe, and what we can do, we can do file upload. So we upload GeoJSON file to the semantic model. I will show you first from Poland. This is layer for the voivodeships, means states level. Okay. Next, this is only just to show you, but next one will be communes. There are over 2,500 communes in Poland, and this file is 79 megabytes big, and let's try. It's taken about 30-40 seconds to upload it into semantic model, but in this presentation, I hope there will be some latency with connection and streaming for you. So this will be a little longer, but we can upload 80 megabytes. And I think I tried to upload 200 megabytes and it worked. So this is quite huge difference in file size to be able to upload this data. Of course, this is optimization, and now we can see quite easy communes near Krakow. Okay, but you could say only Poland, only Krakow. Okay, it's not only Poland, not only Krakow. Let's go to our friends from Czech Republic. Here we go. You've got lines with borders of the Kreis, if I remember well. It's first level, state level in Czech Republic. You can also use this as multi polygons. And this is quite fast. This is not a big file. We can do this for Sweden, for example. So last year we had FabCon in Stockholm. So let's look at the Sweden. So we've got the possibility to present different layers, reference layers with GeoJSON and other data in one visualization. I would also like to have the possibility to add more reference layers, more GeoJSON into, but I hope this will be possible in future, maybe near future. So this is all from my side. So this is end of the demo time. If you got any questions, this is right time.
I had a question in the chat that the map is in Polish. We see the Polish names. Is it possible to quickly switch the language, or like if you share that presentation with someone, the Power BI file?
Polish names, but what do you mean as a background of
Polish name for the all the places, like Polska instead of Poland?
You know, I think it's not easy to answer, because I think that goes from the operation system of end user, and the background layer is translated to the local name of the user. So when someone with German Windows with German language set as a default, she will see the names in German. I see names of the main cities in Europe. Paris. I see Paris. This is it goes in the background. It doesn't go international. French, we see cities in their language. As my city, Krakow, we spell Krakow. We use double K in the name on the first and fourth place, but international name of our city in English is Krakow, which is written by double two C's.
Okay.
So
sorry, go ahead.
I think if you I had to change the settings of maybe web browser to set to English, and then names of the cities, countries would be presented in English.
Okay, I'm just thinking, so if you send me this file, for example, and I open it on my Windows with English, I should see the English names, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Any other questions for Jacek? Don't be shy. I see Orson is typing. Yeah.
Yeah, just a thought there. In the thicker lines, as you pointed out, one line was over another one. I kind of like the thin line, but and I don't like the fact that one can, be over another. Did you try perhaps playing with that? The end point, say in Southampton or London, there's a circle there. Perhaps changing the size of that.
I didn't do much with this, but I think there's a quite simple trick. We can use colors with addition of transparency. And if we use hex codes on the six letters or numbers, you can add two extras on the end of the color. And for example, 50% of transparency should help to see two overlapping lines in the point where they when they connect.
Yeah, sure. I was just thinking, that if let's say if we keep the lines thin, then I know where they are, the location. It points, obviously you got the line going off from Poland to the UK.
Mm-hmm.
But then the magnitude can be, like colors. I understand what you're saying, but colors normally I don't sort of associate, say, red with 1, blue with 2. So I just thought that an alternative might be to actually have the magnitude represented by the endpoint.
Yeah. I wanted to try how this works. I would like to have the full access to set individual color to individual path and individual size width of the line to the path, because I would like to show that was in Power BI map. Flow map. I think that there was this kind of visualization, and path layer would be possibility to show in data in this manner, but so where there is more connection, the line should be width. When there is small connection, small quantity of connection between two places, line should be thin. But for now, if anyone would like to do it, he must do it manually. So this is, I think, starting point. Maybe in future we will be able to build configuration with measures about connecting 2 points, how many flights, how many other connections between two places are, and compare it to other connections. Yeah, and I think there could be usage for setting different colors for main product, main flight lines, airplane, or for other purposes. This color, but quantity should be connected with width of this line.
No, I agree. So I definitely the colors, like product category or categories in general.
Yeah, main category. Yeah, you can use main category colors, and very fast you can see, for example, which point is connected to main to which category. So
yeah, I just think with the only thing with thickening the line, it could get rather busy, if you know what I mean, and cover up a lot of the map detail. So I kind of, especially like looking at Poland, you've got those smaller regions, you've got a lot of them there. And I'm just wondering, if you have a thick line, you're going to effectively, they'll be smothered, so to speak, with the thick line. You wouldn't be able to see behind. So that was also what I was thinking. Instead, have the endpoint change in size. But yeah, I still like the work that you've done. It's just an idea.
I didn't say it because what you saw, lines and points, there are two different layers. We can turn off bubble layer, and there will be no these bubbles, which mean cities, only lines. Can be seen on the map. So I didn't tell it before, but this is two different layers.
Okay. No, thank you for pointing that out. So yeah, I'm coming more from a click background, so transitioning over to Power BI. So I appreciate that. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Orson.
There's one more question in the chat.
Joanna, can the shape of the line be changed? For instance, if you want it to be curved rather than straight. For now, definitely not. Of course, you can connect to, for example, cities with more points than 1-to-1. The path, single path, can contain many points between. So I could show path from Krakow to Warsaw, to our capital, with more than 2 points, starting point and ending point, and with all main cities, which main road S7 goes from Krakow to Warsaw, and this path wouldn't be a straight line. It would be just as many sub straight lines, as many points would be adopted in this.
Thank you. I don't know how flexible it can be, but that answered my question. Thank you.